applause to them. And I also invite Shubham. A small introduction about Pandit Bhaskar Subramaniam ji. He was born in a family of musicians, and his great late grandfather, Pandit Narayana Bhagavatar, was a court musician in the palaces of Travancore and Mysore. He has been a disciple of Pandit V. U. Rajurkar, whose music style is of Gwalior Gharana. He has worked as a music teacher in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan School and also joined the Government College of Music and Dance. After prestigious performances, he has been chosen as a music faculty for the prestigious P.K. Salve Kala Pratishthan Vaitarna in 2003. He has mastered the art of music and with his sweet and melodious voice sings in all the forms of khayal, tumri, dadra, tappa tarana, bhajan, etc. Let us all welcome him with a great round of applause. Accompanied by Rahul Arvind Deshpande, who is a harmonium player in Hindustani classical genre. He is a disciple of late Pandit Appa Saheb Jalgaonkar and has accompanied stalwarts of India like Padma Talwalkar, Kankana Banerjee, and currently he is also pursuing his vocal practice. Okay? And we have other artists here. Let us all give a big round of applause once again, and let's start today's morning. Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji. Today I will start this concert with Rag Parameshwari. In this I will be singing three bandis. First is in Rupak Tal, second is in Teen Tal, and the third one is a Tarana. And after that one bhajan. In Rag Shivaranjan, Aushikaranjani. தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோ ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோ ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோ ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோ ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன ததாரி ததாரி தாரி தனநதீம் தீம் தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன ததாரி ததாரி தாரி தனநதோம் தீம் தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன ததாரி ததாரி தாரி தனநதீம் தீம் தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் ஓ தானி 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 தனதிரன ஓ தானி 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 தனதிரன தனதிரனா ஓ தானி 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 தனதிரனா தகரே தாரே ததீம் தனன தனதீம் ததாரி ததாரி தாரி தனநதீம் தீம் தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தானோம் ததீம் தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தீம் தனனனனோம் தனனனன தோம் தனனனன தோம் தனன திருதோம் தனனனோம் தனனனன தோம் தோம் தனன தோம் தனனன திருதோம் தனனன தோம் தனனன தோம் தோம் தன தன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தா தீம் தீம் தனனனன தோம் தனனனனோம் தனனன திருதோம் தனன திருதோம் தன திருதோம் தனன திருதோம் தனன தோம் தனன தோம் ததா தோம் தனன திரனா தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததாரி ததாரி தாரி தனநதீம் தீம் தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன ததாரி ததாரி தாரி தனநதீம் தீம் தானோம் ததீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தீம் தனதிரன தானோம் ததீம் தோம் தனன தோம் தனனன திருதோம் தனன திருதோம் தனனனோம் தனனன திருதோம் 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 தனனனோம் தனன திருதோம் தோம் தனனன தோம் தனனன திருதோம் शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा। 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 के अंदर वसनधारी ऋषराज पे सवारी ऋषराज पे सवारी निज भक्त दुखहारी निज भक्त दुखहारी कैलाश में विहारा कैलाश में विहारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा दृग तीन तेज राशि दृग तीन तेज राशि कटिबंध नाग फांसी दृग तीन तेज राशि कटिबंध नाग फांसी कटिबंध नाग फांसी गिरिजा है संग दासी गिरिजा है संग दासी सब विश्व के आधारा सब विश्व के आधारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा शिव नाम जो उचारे ओम नमः शिवाय 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 शिव नाम जो उचारे सब पाप दोष टारे शिव नाम जो उचारे सब पाप दोष टारे सब पाप दोष टारे ब्रह्मानंद ना बिसारे ब्रह्मानंद ना बिसारे भव सिंधु पार तारा भव सिंधु पार तारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा काली घटा के अंदर जीविदामिनी पुजारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा शंकर तेरी जटा में बहती है गंगा धारा बहती है गंगा Jai Shri Mataji. Raindrops up. लेकिन Ramesh ji, please don't talk. It is disturbing me. Because we are he will understand everything afterwards. Dr. Madhurai will tell you. सोहनी मूरत लागी मन में, सोहनी मूरत लागी मन में, मेघा बरसे पावन करने, मेघा बरसे पावन करने, देश में आई खुशियाँ ही खुशियाँ, देश में आई खुशियाँ ही खुशियाँ, दुर्गति सब अब दूर हो गए, दुर्गति सब अब दूर हो गए, योग घटित हुआ सबको योग घटित हुआ। चांद सा मुख पे माँ तुम्हारे, चांद सा मुख पे माँ तुम्हारे, तिलक हमारे मन को लुभाए, तिलक हमारे मन को लुभाए, शिवरंजनी शिवरंजनी नारायणी, शिवरंजनी नारायणी, जय जयवंतिनी बागेश्वरी, जय जयवंतिनी बागेश्वरी, भैरवी में सब मंगल गाए, भैरवी में सब मंगल गाए, भैरवी में सब मंगल गाए। तदानी दानी तोम तना नन देरना, 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 तनन ना देरना, ओ दानी दानी तदानी दानी तोम तना नन देरना, तदानी दानी तोम तना नन देरना, तनन ना देरना, ओ दानी दानी तदानी दानी तोम तना नन देरना, तदानी दानी ओ दतना नि ततना नि ततना ओ दतना नि ततना नि तता, तदीम दीम तनना तदीम दीम तनना तदीम दीम तनना तना देरना, तना ना दुर 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 तम दुर 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 दानी दातर दिन नकड़न कदा क्रांदा किड़दांता कदी नकड़ां क्रांदा, तदानी दानी तोम तनन देरना, तदानी दानी तोम तनन देरना, तदानी ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति, पूजामूलं गुरुपदं, मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं, मोक्षमूलं गुरुर्कृपा कृपा, निजगमदा गमदनिसा समगरि सनिदप पसनिदप मगम तोम तनन देरना, तदानी दानी तोम तनन देरना, तदानी दानी तोम तनन देरना, तदानी तोम तनन साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। जय श्री माता।
That was such a wonderful and soothing performance by our Pandit Subramaniam ji. మీ మధురమైన గళంతో మా అందరినీ చాలా ఆనందింపజేశారండి. మా అందరి తరఫున మీకు చాలా ధన్యవాదములు. And thank you very much to all the wonderful artists who have accompanied our Pandit ji. And it was an honor having all of you here. Let us all give a big round of applause to them. Now I hand over it to Shika. Thank you.
Thank you, Harita. Thank you, Pandit Subramaniam Garu, for such a wonderful performance. We truly enjoyed. And we also thank all the accompanying artists for this wonderful performance. We will now move forward for the felicitation program, first by welcoming our chief guests and then by felicitating and lighting the lamp. So I would like to take this honor to call upon our Sahaja Yoga State Coordinator, Shri Venkat Reddy Garu, and Sahaja Yoga Trust Member, Shri Madhusudan Rao Garu, to welcome our esteemed guests on the We will now welcome our guest of honor, Dr. S. Venugopalachari Garu, Chairman TS Irrigation Development Corporation. Thank you very much, sir, for coming on for our program. Welcome, sir. We now request our esteemed guests to light the inaugural lamp and give us a beautiful start to the event today. Thank you very much, sir. We now request our state coordinator, K. Venkat Reddy Garu, to share his inaugural address with us.
A very good morning to all. Actually, we have expected one more guest today, our Shri Lingampalli MLA, Sri Arikapudi Gandhi Garu, but he is occupied with some other program. He might be expected any time. So, before going to the session, I would like to say, I take the permission from our Guru, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who is the founder of this Sahaja Yoga meditation, to proceed for the today's session about the wellness and stress-free life, which is going to be demonstrated and shown by the doctors who have all the way came from Mumbai, Dr. Sandeep Rai and Dr. Madhu Rai. On behalf of Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi Sahaja Yoga Trust, Telangana, I cordially render a warm welcome to our today's guest, Dr. S. Venugopalachari Garu, Chairman, TS Irrigation Development Corporation. I also welcome Dr. Sandeep Rai Garu, Professor, Unit Head, Postgraduate Department of Medicine, MGM Institute of Health Science in Mumbai, and Dr. Madhu Rai Garu, Assistant Professor, Department of Physiology, MGM Institute of Health Science, Mumbai, who will be presenting is the today's session, Role of Yoga and Meditation in Reducing the Stress and Lifestyle Diseases. They both have been practicing Sahaja Yoga for more than 3 decades and have wider knowledge based on how Sahaja Yoga promotes physical, mental, and well-being. I also welcome all the Sahaja Yoga family members and all the participants who have kindly joined us for today's session, sparing their valuable time. Sahaja Yoga is a simple and scientific meditation which was discovered by Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who is herself a medical graduate before independence. It was discovered on May 5th, 1970. Being a medical graduate, knowing about the human subtle system, and also considering the human Indian value system, culture, tradition, she has paved a simplest path of a self-realization, which is the ultimate in the human evolution to get the self-realization. Since then, millions of people across the world have been practicing Sahaja Yoga in more than 120 plus nations. In Telangana, we have 10 meditation centers in world 10 districts and 25 meditation centers in Hyderabad, various parts. And the main meditation center is located at Medipalli, Uppal, Hyderabad. And we should say more than 3,000 centers across the India, we have Sahaja Yoga meditation centers. And all the meditation centers, all the Sahaja Yoga programs being conducted on voluntary basis only, without any vested interest. With the regular practice of Sahaja Yoga, one gets physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual balance in life. We can say when the world was in chaos with the pandemic COVID, Sahaja Yoga has conducted online sessions throughout the 2 years, which has helped many of the millions of people, by which thousands of people became the stress-free and a balanced life. We all know that today the stress has become menace to the people of all the age groups due to various reasons like lifestyle, competitiveness, poor nutrition, and our food habits. To have a proper well-being, many doctors suggest us to have a proper nutrition, manage stress, yoga, meditation, etc., which only can promote a proper mental health. The goal of every individual is to live in peace. Let us all join for today's session that would help us to know what exactly peace is. How do we get it from ourselves? And our mission is to make an individual aware of one's inner hidden energy that plays a key role in managing the stress in day-to-day life. With this, I conclude my presentation and I welcome our guest, Dr. Venugopalachari Garu, to come and say a few words. Thank you, one and all.
అందరికీ నమస్కారాలు. ఈరోజు ఆత్మసాక్షాత్కారం అంటే సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజేషన్ పేరు మీద ఈరోజు సహజ యోగా మెడిటేషన్ ఫర్ హెల్తీ లైఫ్ అన్న కాన్సెప్ట్ పేరు మీద ఏర్పాటు చేసిన కార్యక్రమంలో పాల్గొంటున్న గౌరవనీయులు పెద్దలు వెంకటరెడ్డి గారు, మసన్ గారు, అదేవిధంగా మ్యూజిక్ ద్వారా హీలింగ్ థెరపీ చేసుకోవచ్చు అన్న ఒక ఆలోచనతో ఈరోజు మన ముందు కీర్తనలు పాడిన గౌరవనీయులు పండిట్ సుబ్రహ్మణ్యం గారు, వారి టీం గారికి, మరి ఈరోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో వచ్చేసిన ప్రొఫెసర్ సందీప్ గారికి, డాక్టర్ మధురాయ్ గారికి, అదేవిధంగా గతంలో ఉన్న రాష్ట్రపతి దగ్గర మరి దంత వైద్యులుగా పనిచేసి భారతదేశంగా పేరు చేసుకున్న డాక్టర్ చంద్రకాంత్ గారికి, మరి యోగా ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్కు, మాకు వచ్చిన మిత్రులందరికీ కూడా పేరు పేరు నమస్కారం తెలియజేస్తూ, మరి స్ట్రెస్ రిడక్షన్ అన్నది ఈరోజు ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడా జీవితంలో అనుభవిస్తున్న పాఠమే. బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రెస్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ అందరు డాక్టర్స్ కూడా ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ. స్ట్రెస్ అండ్ స్ట్రెయిన్ ద్వారా మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద డిసీజెస్ వాట్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ లైక్ హైపర్ టెన్షన్ లీడ్ టు డయాబెటీస్, ఇవన్నీ కూడా స్ట్రెస్ అండ్ స్ట్రెయిన్ ద్వారా వస్తాయి. మెడిసిన్స్ ఎక్కువైనా స్ట్రెస్సే, మెడిసిన్ తక్కువైనా స్ట్రెస్సే, లేదా దైనందిన జీవితంలో కూడా స్ట్రెస్ అండ్ స్ట్రెయిన్ ద్వారా మనం చేస్తున్న కార్యక్రమాల ద్వారా ఎంతో ఎందుకు బిజీ ఉంటో మనం కూడా తెలియదు. ఒక్కొక్కరికి 2 ఫోన్లు, ఒకటి అవుట్ గోయింగ్, ఒకటి ఇన్కమింగ్. ఎందుకంటే 130 crores పాపులేషన్ మన దేశంలో 75 కోట్ల ఫోన్లు ఉంటాయి. నోవేర్ ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్ హయ్యెస్ట్ ఫోన్ యూటిలైజ్ చేసే దేశం భారతదేశం. ఒకటి జియో అవుట్ గోయింగ్, ఇంకోటి ఎయిర్టెల్లో పెడుతుంటుంది. అంటే ఆ ఫోన్లతోటి రేడియేషన్ తోటి కూడా ఇట్ లీడ్స్ టు స్ట్రెస్. దెన్ స్ట్రెస్ అండ్ స్ట్రెయిన్ ద్వారానే ఇవన్నీ ఆటోమేటిక్గా వాట్ ఎవర్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ డే బై డే డిసీజెస్ ఆర్ మెంటల్ కాన్షియస్నెస్ కానివ్వండి, స్లీప్లెస్నెస్ కానీ, ఇవన్నీ కారణం ఈరోజు మరి స్ట్రెస్ అండ్ స్ట్రెయిన్ ద్వారానే. అటువంటి స్ట్రెస్ అండ్ స్ట్రెయిన్ ద్వారా ఈరోజు రిలీవ్ కావాలి. మెడిటేషన్ అన్నది ఈరోజు ఒక రాజయోగ మార్గం ద్వారా మెడిటేషన్ అన్న కార్యక్రమాన్ని గతంలో మరి పరమ పూజ్య మాతా నిర్మలాదేవి గారు ఒక ఆధ్యాత్మిక గురువుగా ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ బోధించి ప్రాక్టికల్గా ఆమె అనుభవించి మరి ఇక్కడ హాజరైన సహజయోగ మెడిటేషన్ సభ్యులందరికీ కూడా నేర్పి వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా సెల్ఫ్ ఫీలింగ్ చేసే ప్రక్రియనే ఈరోజు మరి సహజయోగం ఈరోజు. ఎందుకంటే ఇట్ లీడర్స్ టు ద సెంట్రల్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్. మనం ఏదైతే ఈరోజు కుండలి అంటున్నామో, కుండల్ లీడ్స్ టు ద బర్త్డే అయిన తర్వాత 2 months తర్వాత ఈ ట్రీట్ టు అటాచ్ విత్ ద సెంట్రల్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్. అంటే సైంటిఫిక్గా ప్రూవ్ అయినదే ఈరోజు రాజయోగం, సహజ రాజయోగం అంటారు. ఎందుకంటే మెడిటేషన్ అనేది మనం చూస్తుంటాం ఈరోజు చాలా మెడిటేషన్లు ఏదో 10 నిమిషాలు కూర్చుంటే అని కాదు. ఈ మెడిటేషన్ ద్వారా ప్రశాంతత ఏర్పడి, ప్రశాంతత ద్వారా మనలో ఉన్న రుగ్మతలు కానీ, మనలో ఉన్న స్ట్రెయిన్ కానీ కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోవటం. మనకు తెలుసు, చాలామంది అంటారు ఇప్పుడు కోపం వస్తే ఒక 10 times కౌంట్ చేయండి, 1 2 3 4 5 6 అంటారు. బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇట్ రెడ్యూస్ ద రిలీఫ్, అంటే స్ట్రెస్ రిలీఫ్ అవుతుంది. ఫస్ట్ ఉన్నంత స్ట్రెస్ ఆఫ్టర్ కౌంటింగ్ ద 10 to 15 numbers ఉంటే అంత స్ట్రెస్ ఉండదు. అటువంటి కాన్సెప్ట్ని రోజు మరి మన ముందు తీసుకొచ్చి మరి ముఖ్యంగా దీనికి మ్యూజిక్ హీలింగ్ థెరపీ. రీసెంట్లీ వీ హ్యావ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ కోవిడ్, ప్రపంచమంతా కూడా కోవిడ్లో చూసాం. కొన్ని హాస్పిటల్లో కూడా కోవిడ్ ట్రీట్మెంట్ కూడా దే రిలేటెడ్ విత్ ద మ్యూజిక్ థెరపీ. దాంతో కంపేర్ విత్ నార్మల్ ట్రీట్మెంట్కు మ్యూజిక్ థెరపీ ద్వారా చేస్తే ఆ పేషెంట్ రికవరీ పర్సంటేజ్ కూడా ఎక్కువైన సంఘటనలు మనం మీడియా ద్వారా చూసాం. కనుక అటువంటి ఒక మంచి కార్యక్రమం ఏర్పాటు చేసి ఈరోజు మనందరినీ ఈరోజు మరి ఇక్కడ రావడానికి కృషి చేసిన మరి సభ్యులందరికీ కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ, మరి ఈరోజు మరి స్ట్రెస్ రిడక్షన్, ఎందుకంటే అందరు తెలిసిన వాళ్ళే కనుక ఈరోజు మీరు తీసుకుంటే సహజ యోగి ఆఫర్స్ ఈరోజు టెక్నిక్స్ టు అచీవ్ ఏ స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ మెంటల్ అండ్ ఎమోషనల్ కామ్నెస్, helping practitioners manage and reduce stress effectively. Like inner peace also, regular practice of the Sahaja Yoga meditation is believed to lead to a profound sense of inner peace and tranquility, allowing individuals to navigate life challenges with a balanced and composed mind. Self-realization, the more principles of the Sahaja Yoga is self-realization, enabling individuals to connect with their inner selves and understand their true nature beyond the limitations of the ego. Like Sahaja Yoga meditation has been associated with the improved physical health due to its potential to balance the body's energy centers, like what we told and what the system depend upon the chakras, which can positively impact various bodily systems. Like that, practitioners often experience increased emotions, resilience and stability, allowing them to handle their emotions in a healthier and more constructive manner. Sahaja Yoga emphasizes the development of compassion, empathy and understanding, leading to improved relationship with both oneself and others. Regular meditation practice in Sahaja Yoga is thought to expand consciousness, leading to increased awareness of the present moment and a deeper understanding of the life interconnections. Sahaja Yoga encourages the growth of virtues such as forgiveness, humility, and non-judgment, fostering personal growth and ethical development. The practice promotes its balanced and harmonious lifestyle by encouraging modern in all aspects of life, including diet, work, and leisure. Sahaja Yoga offers a path for spiritual growth and evolution, enabling practitioners to reach higher states of the consciousness and explore the depths of their spiritual potential. The practice emphasizes the unity among the beings, transcending cultural and social boundaries and fostering a sense of global internationalism. The techniques taught to Sahaja Yoga are straightforward and can be easily integrated and into daily life, making it suitable for people with the various levels of the experience. Through its focus on physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual aspects, Sahaja Yoga offers a holistic approach to personal development and transformation. By awakening the dominant spiritual energy within, Sahaja Yoga aims to elevate one's consciousness and facilitates a deeper understanding of the universe and one's purpose within it. It's important to note that perceived benefits of the Sahaja Yoga can vary from person to person, and individuals should explore and assess the practice based on their own experience and needs. ఎందుకంటే ఇంతకుముందు మిత్రులు చెప్పారు, బై సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అంటే సహజయోగా అన్నది ఈరోజు సైంటిఫిక్గా ప్రూవ్ అవ్వడానికి దెర్ ఆర్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ దేర్. బికాజ్ ఎర్లియర్ మనం చూసాం, ఋషులు కానీ మహర్షులు కానీ 20 సంవత్సరాలు 100 సంవత్సరాలు వితౌట్ ఎనీ ఎలిమెంట్స్ దే లైవ్డ్ పీస్ఫుల్లీ బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ ద సహజయోగా రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్. అండ్ కాన్షియస్ కంట్రోల్ ఉంచుకోవటము, లేదా మెడిటేషన్ ద్వారా వాళ్ళల్లో ఉన్న మరి స్ట్రెస్ కానీ స్ట్రెయిన్ కానీ వాళ్ళ ఉన్న బాడీలో ఉన్న పార్ట్స్ అన్ని కూడా కంట్రోల్ చేయటం వల్ల ఈ చక్రాల వల్ల, బికాజ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఈజ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద సెంట్రల్ సిస్టమ్ కనుక ఈ సైంటిఫిక్గా ప్రూవ్ అయింది కనుక ఖచ్చితంగా ఇటువంటిది కూడా ఈరోజు ఆత్మసాక్ష్యం ద్వారా మన అందరికీ కూడా వ్యాపింపజేయడానికి ఈరోజు తలబెట్టిన ఈ కార్యక్రమం మరి నిన్నటి నుంచి మొదలైన కార్యక్రమం విజయవంతం కావాలని చెప్పి సందర్భంగా మనం చేస్తూ మరి ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో నన్ను కూడా ఇన్వాల్వ్ చేసినందుకు ఆర్గన్స్ అందరికీ కూడా పేరు పేరున ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ, ఖచ్చితంగా ఇప్పటి నుండి ఆల్రెడీ మీరు రాజయోగ గురువులు తర్వాత సహజయోగలో ఉన్న సభ్యులే వచ్చారు కనుక ఇంకా దీనికి అవసరమైతే పబ్లిసిటీ కొరకు కానీ, ఎందుకంటే అన్నిటికీ ఈరోజు జిమ్ కావాలంటే డబ్బులు కావాలి, లేదా ఇంకే యోగా చేయాలంటే డబ్బులు కావాలి, జిందాలు కోవాలంటే డబ్బులు కావాలి. కానీ సహజయోగా మెడిటేషన్ చేయడం డబ్బులు అవసరం లేదు. మనం సెల్ఫ్ నియోజ చేయడానికి మన ఇంట్లో, ఎందుకంటే మనం బయట పోన అవసరం లేదు, మన ఇంట్లో 10 నిమిషాలు, ఆ 10 నిమిషాలు మనది కాదని ఫోన్ పక్కకు పెట్టి, ఆ ఆన్గోయింగ్ ఫోన్ అవుట్ గోయింగ్ ఫోన్ పక్కకు పెట్టి, టీవీలో వచ్చే అత్త కొడుకునట్టు చంపాలి, కొడుకు అత్తలు చంపాలి అని టీవీని బంద్ పెట్టి బిగ్ బాస్ చూడకుండా ఒక 10 నిమిషాలు మెడిటేషన్ చేస్తే మన హెల్త్ మన కంట్రోల్లో ఉంటుంది. కార్పొరేట్ హాస్పిటల్ కోనవసరం లేదని చెప్పి సందర్భంగా మనం చేస్తూ మరొకసారి ఈ కార్యక్రమం వచ్చిన మీ అందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు చెప్తూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటాం. జై హింద్.
Thank you very much, sir. Those were very kind and very knowledgeable words. You are our biggest patron here. We'll now request our chief guest to felicitate our artists for today and also our respected doctors. We'll first invite Pandit B. Subramaniam Garu. We also request our state coordinator to also help in the felicitation. We now welcome Shri Rahul Arvind Deshpande. Shri Shubhash. Shri Siddharth Garu. We request Shri Subhash. Shri Sumit Malviya. We also request Dr. Sandeep Rai and Dr. Madhur Rai to please join us on the stage. Dr. Madhur Rai. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us your valuable time. We now move towards the stage. Before we move towards the stress management and the wellness program, we'll now play a small video by Her Holiness Mataji Nirmala Devi, where she is talking about how the doctors and how the overall impact is there on the medical science about Sahaja Yoga. That's why I added Sitar addition. I thought.
Yeah, he told me Sitar.
No problem. Now,
No, not first.
huh? He did everybody.
Oh, then Jason. No, that's only.
Some of the doctors are a little upset. Another problem that always comes up with is that I think that some of the doctors are a little upset, thinking that if Sahaja Yoga comes up, what will happen to their practice. So I have already told them that I am not going to work for the rich people. I don't want to work for rich people. They can have the rich people to themselves. I want to work for poor people. In our country, people don't even have sufficient food to eat. How will they go for treatment or anything? But through Sahaja Yoga, en masse we work it, en masse. Even if there are 1,000 people in a group or even 10,000 people, most of them will be benefited by Kundalini awakening. So why not we try to help the poor who don't have any money? And as a saint, I think every saint has only concern for the people who are suffering and who are poor, who are downtrodden. You see, the interest is not in the rich people at all. His interest is more in the people who need help. And this is the help of, I should say, God Almighty, because this is the power of God, which is all pervading, which is very subtle, and which starts working through you. Once you are connected, just like you are connected this instrument is connected to the mains, this starts working in the same way, you start working. And I would say that the doctors here should also, as other doctors have done it, should come round and see for themselves. We have some, as I told you, some Indian doctors working it out in Delhi. Also, we can do it in Bombay. We can help the poor people. And it will be such a great punya for us to help them. Because this country, you see, I mean, I don't know, I'm a bit too sensitive. I see this poverty. I just can't even enjoy my Sahaja Yoga, because I feel, when will they get all these things? They have to have it. And if we are concerned about these things, we don't run after superficial.
Before we start our program, a quick introduction to our respected doctors who have joined us for today's program. Dr. Sandeep Rai is a senior professor and the unit head in the post-graduation department of internal medicine at Mahatma Gandhi Mission Institute of Health Sciences. He is also a practitioner as a senior consultant physician at the prestigious Apollo Hospital, Navi Mumbai. He has also worked at the most reputed Shri Gangaram Hospital in New Delhi. He is a board-certified medical specialist and the member of a National Academy of Medical Sciences and a fellow of the Royal College of Physicians, UK, and American College of Physicians, United States of America. Besides internal medicine, he is also interested in the therapeutic effects of yoga and meditation on our health. He has gone around the world to spread the knowledge and technique of Sahaja Yoga in many countries, and especially has been invited in many United Nations and World Health Organization programs in countries like Germany, Russia, USA, Italy, Singapore, etc. We welcome you, sir, today. A quick introduction to our dearest Dr. Madhur Rai. She is a medical doctor who has diversified into mind-body medicine and spent a lifetime of dedicated work in scientific research and practically treating patients with these methods. She has her MD from the MGM Medical College, Navi Mumbai, and is currently working as an assistant professor in the post-graduation department of the MGM Medical College. In her initial years, she has also worked at the prestigious Lady Hardinge Medical College under the tutelage of Dr. U.C. Rai. She later moved to Mumbai, where she worked as a chief medical officer and a chief executive officer of the International Sahaja Yoga Research Health Center. This is a globally renowned health center with patients coming from more than 120 countries. She has dedicated more than 13 years of her working career to this health center and has treated more than 1,000 patients. She has also gone around the world to share the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga and the techniques of Sahaja Yoga in various United Nations organizations and World Health Organization seminars in countries like Russia, USA, Italy, Singapore, and Sri Lanka. We welcome both today to take us through this journey of wellness and the stress management through all the medical research that they have done and to show us the benefits of Sahaja Yoga. We first start with Dr. Madhur Rai talking to us about Sahaja Yoga and giving us the experience of self-realization. इस साइड कम आता है मैं भी फर्स्ट मेरे को यही लगा फिर मैं उधर जाके पूछ ठीक है वैसा
Namaskar. I'll speak in English, Hindi and Telugu. So I thank Sahaja Yoga Telangana for inviting us over here for this wonderful program at HITEX Convention Center, and welcome all the guests who have come here to know about Sahaja Yoga. So basically, I will be first introducing you all to a little bit of what is meditation, what is Sahaja Yoga meditation, and would like to give you all the experience of this meditation. And then Professor Dr. Sandeep Rai, he will be telling us all about the scientific basis of Sahaja Yoga meditation. So we are here to know more about healthy life. This slide, I think, we all are very familiar with at home. చాలా మంది ఇప్పుడు మనము లేడీస్ కూడా వర్కింగ్ కోవిడ్లో ఈ సిచ్యువేషన్ మనం అందరం ఫేస్ చేసాము. మల్టీ టాస్కింగ్ అనేది మనందరికీ వీఆర్ ఆల్ యూస్ టు నౌ దిస్ మల్టీ టాస్కింగ్. ఓన్లీ లేడీస్ కాదు, ఈవెన్ మన జెంట్స్ కూడా హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ అ పార్ట్, యాక్టివ్ పార్ట్ in office as well as at home. కానీ ఇది మల్టీటాస్కింగ్. మనము కిచెన్లో ఏమో చికెన్ అండ్ పొటాటోస్ రెండు ఒకేసారి బాయిల్ అవ్వాలి, రెడీ అవ్వాలి అంటే మంచిది. కానీ మన హెల్త్ కోసం ఈ మల్టీటాస్కింగ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ బెనిఫిషియల్. సింపుల్ వర్డ్స్లో చెప్పాలంటే మన బాడీలో నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ ఉంటుంది. సింపథెటిక్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్, ఇంకా పారాసింపథెటిక్, ఆటోనమిక్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్, మెడికల్ టర్మ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. కానీ సింపుల్ యోగా టర్మినాలజీలో రైట్ అండ్ లెఫ్ట్ అని చెప్తాను. స్లైడ్స్ మెడికల్ టర్మినాలజీలో ఏమో మనకి సింపథెటిక్ నర్వస్ సిస్టమ్ ఉంటుంది బాడీలో. అదేమో ఎప్పుడైనా స్ట్రెస్ ఎక్కువ అయితే యాక్టివేట్ అవుతుందన్నమాట. ఆ స్ట్రెస్ హార్మోన్స్ మన బాడీకి అవసరం. ఆ స్ట్రెస్ ఏ విధంగా స్ట్రెస్ఫుల్ సిచ్యువేషన్, మీకు ఫ్లైట్ పట్టుకోవాలి, మీకు బస్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు క్యాచ్ ద ట్రైన్, స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎగ్జామ్, ఏదైనా కానీ ఆ స్ట్రెస్ హార్మోన్ మనకి అవసరం అన్నమాట ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ సిచ్యువేషన్. కానీ అదే ఆ స్ట్రెస్ హార్మోన్ ఎక్కువ అయితే మనకి డిసీజెస్ వస్తాయి అన్నమాట. హైపర్ టెన్షన్ అయినా, డయాబెటీస్ అయినా, ఒబెసిటీ అయినా, ఇవన్నీ డిసీజెస్. ఏ డిసీజ్ అయినా కానీ దానికి ఆర్థరైటిస్ అయినా, మైగ్రేన్, క్యాన్సర్, అన్నిటికీ స్ట్రెస్ ఒక ఫ్యాక్టర్. దాంట్లో ఈ కార్టిసాల్ హార్మోన్ ఉంటుంది, స్ట్రెస్ హార్మోన్, విచ్ ఇస్ నార్మల్ హార్మోన్. కానీ ఎక్కువ అయితే మనకి డిసీజెస్కి వస్తాయి అన్నమాట. స్ట్రెస్ వస్తే ఏమవుతుంది మనకి, we feel irritable, we will have sleeping difficulties, we may have relationship problems, and జాయ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ అదేమో మనకి తగ్గిపోతుంది అనమాట. నార్మల్ బాడీలో పెయిన్స్ నుండి క్యాన్సర్ లాంటి డిసీజ్ కూడా స్ట్రెస్ ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్. ఆ స్ట్రెస్కి యాడ్ అయ్యేది ఏంటంటే మనకి థాట్స్ ఎప్పుడైనా ప్రజెంట్ మూమెంట్ థాట్ ఉండదన్నమాట. ప్రజెంట్ మూమెంట్ మనకి ఏమీ థాట్ ఉండదు. కానీ ఫ్యూచర్ గురించి, అయ్యో ఏమవుతుందో, ఎలా అవుతుందో, ఏం చేసుకోవాలి, అది ఎట్లా చేసుకోవాలి, అది ఫ్యూచర్ థాట్స్. లేకపోతే అయ్యో నాకు ఇట్లయింది పాస్ట్ థాట్స్. ఎప్పుడైనా మనకు థాట్స్ ఉండి పాస్ట్ గురించి అయినా ఫ్యూచర్ గురించి అయినా థాట్స్ ఉంటే మనకి బాడీలో ఏమో ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఆ ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ ఇస్ ద మెయిన్ కాజ్ ఆఫ్ ద స్ట్రెస్ అండ్ డిసీజ్. మన సింపథెటిక్ సిస్టమ్ ఏమో ఓవర్ యాక్టివ్ అయిపోతుంది. దానివల్లనే ఈ స్ట్రెస్ ఇంకా డిసీజెస్ వస్తాయి అన్నమాట. మనం ఈ ప్రజెంట్ మూమెంట్లో ఉంటే మనం బ్యాలెన్స్లో ఉంటాము. బ్యాలెన్స్లో ఉంటే మేము ఒక సాక్షి స్వరూపంగా, విట్నెస్ రూపం, ఓకే ఇది అవుతుందా, మంచిది, అవుతాం లేదా, ఓకే, అన్నిటికీ మనం ఓకే అనుకొని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసుకొని మనకేమో బ్యాలెన్స్లో ఉంటుంది. అప్పుడు మనమేమో రిలాక్స్ స్టేట్లో ఉంటామన్నమాట. ఇప్పుడు మనకి చాలా we know lots of things. We have to eat right, we have to sleep at the correct time, we should not be eating at this time, we should finish our dinners ఈవినింగ్ 6-7 o'clock వరకు మనకు డిన్నర్ కంప్లీట్ చేసుకోవాలి, మనకి 7-8 hours స్లీప్ చేసుకోవాలి, మనకి మెడిటేషన్ చేసుకోవాలి, అవన్నీ చేసుకోవాలి. కానీ ఎలా చేసుకోవాలి అని అది చాలామందికి అంటే అయ్యో నాకు టైం లేదు ఇష్టం ఉంటుందన్నమాట, చేసుకోవాలని అనుకుంటారు కానీ టైం లేదు. దానికి సింపుల్ టెక్నిక్ సహజయోగా మెడిటేషన్. దాంట్లో మనకి మైండ్, బాడీ అండ్ స్పిరిట్ అంటే మన ఆత్మన్ బ్యాలెన్స్లో వస్తుంది. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఏదైనా స్ట్రెస్ఫుల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ వచ్చినా, మనకి ఏదైనా ఛాలెంజెస్ వచ్చిన లైఫ్లో ఆ స్ట్రెస్ఫుల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఉంటుంది, కానీ మనం అది ఎట్లా తీసుకుంటాము, హౌ వి పర్సీవ్ దట్ స్ట్రెస్ఫుల్ సిచ్యువేషన్, అక్కడ మనకి చేంజ్ అవుతుంది మెడిటేషన్ చేసుకుంటా ఉంటే. మళ్ళీ మనము జాయ్ఫుల్ ఉండడం అంటే ఏదైనా కానీ ఓకే మంచిది, హ్యాపీ ఫీలింగ్, జాయస్ ఫీలింగ్. మనము అనుకొని అయ్యో నేను జాయ్ఫుల్గా ఉండాలి అంటే మనము ఉండలేమన్నమాట. కానీ మన లోపల మనం మెడిటేషన్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు మన కుండల్ని మదర్ ఎనర్జీ యాక్టివేట్ అయ్యి మనకి థాట్లెస్ స్టేట్ ఇచ్చి మళ్ళీ మనకి ఈ జాయ్ఫుల్ స్టేట్ కుండల్ని అవేకనింగ్ వలన సహజయోగ మెడిటేషన్లో సింపుల్ మెథడ్తో మనము వీ కెన్ అచీవ్ దిస్ స్టేట్. సో నౌ a little bit about what is yoga. ఈ యోగా ఏమో సంస్కృత్ వర్డ్ యూజ్ నుంచి వస్తుంది. దట్ మీన్స్ టు యునైట్ ఆర్ టు యోక్. అండ్ ద యూనిసన్ దట్ వీఆర్ టాకింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఈజ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ మదర్ ఎనర్జీ కుండల్ని మన సేక్రం బోల్లో ఉంటుంది. అది యాక్టివేట్ అయ్యి మనం మెడిటేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు మన చక్రాల వేరియస్ ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్స్ ఉంటాయి బాడీలో, దానికి యాక్టివేట్ అయ్యి ఆ చక్రాలని పియర్స్ చేసుకొని మన ఫాంటనెల్ బోన్ ఏరియా, ఇక్కడ ఇది సాఫ్ట్ బోన్ చిన్నపిల్లల్లో ఉంటాయి, అక్కడ దానికి పియర్స్ అయ్యి కాస్మిక్ ఎనర్జీతో యునైట్ అవుతుంది. అప్పుడు యోగా హ్యాస్ సెట్ టు హ్యావ్ అకర్డ్ అనమాట. సహజ్ యోగా, సహజ్ టూ మీనింగ్స్ ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. సహజ్ అంటే ఈజీ, ఇంకా వర్డ్ ఏమో సహజ, సహా ప్లస్ జా మీనింగ్ ద ఎనర్జీ we are born with. So an energy we are born with which can be awakened in an easy manner, that is what is Sahaja Yoga. So a little bit just before we go into the process of awakening of this energy, the subtle energy system as in mana body lo on par with the autonomic nervous system of the body, we have oka subtle energy system undi. దాంట్లో 3 ఎనర్జీ ఛానల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇంకా మళ్ళీ 7 ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్స్. మదర్ ఎనర్జీ ఏమో కుండల్ని ఉంది. అయితే ఈ ఫిగర్ చూసుకుంటే మన స్పైన్ కింద ఒక ట్రయాంగులర్ బోన్ ఉంటుంది, సేక్రమ్ బోన్. దాంట్లో ఇది 3.5 కాయిల్స్లో ఈ మదర్ ఎనర్జీ ఉన్నది. అండ్ 7 ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్స్ వేరియస్లీ నేమ్డ్ మన బాడీలో డిఫరెంట్ ఎనర్జీ ప్లేసెస్లో ఉన్నాయి అన్నమాట ఈ ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్స్. యోగిక్ టర్మినాలజీలో మనము చక్రాలు అంటాం అన్నమాట. ఇంకా 3 ఛానల్స్ చూసుకుంటున్నాము స్లైడ్ మీద. రైట్ సైడ్ ఏమో ఎల్లో ఛానల్, అది సన్ ఛానల్, పింగ్లా నాడి అంటాము. లెఫ్ట్ ఛానల్ బ్లూ కలర్లో ఉన్నది, అది మూన్ ఛానల్, అది ఈడ నాడి. ఇంకా సెంట్రల్ ఏమో సుషుమ్నా నాడి. అయితే ఏమవుతుందన్నమాట, మనం మెడిటేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ ఎనర్జీ చెప్పాను అవేకెన్ అయ్యి ఈ డిఫరెంట్ ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్స్కి పియర్స్ చేస్తుంది. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ ఫోర్హెడ్ మీద ఉన్న చక్ర ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్, దానికి ఆగ్నేయ చక్ర చెప్తాము, దానికి పియర్స్ అయినప్పుడు మనము థాట్స్ ఇప్పుడు చెప్పింది ఫ్యూచర్ గురించి లేకపోతే పాస్ట్ గురించి మనము ఏం థింకింగ్ చేసుకుంటున్నామో అది స్టాప్ అవుతుందన్నమాట. థాట్లెస్ స్టేట్ మనము ఈ మెడిటేషన్తో అచీవ్ చేసుకుంటాము. మళ్ళీ ఫైనలీ ఇది టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద హెడ్ సహస్రార్ చక్రాన్ని భేదం చేసుకుంటూ కాస్మిక్ ఎనర్జీని తో యునైట్ అవుతుంది. అంటే మనకి ఇప్పుడు మెయిన్లీ మేమేమో హౌ వీఆర్ అచీవింగ్ హెల్దీ లైఫ్, ఇంకా ఒక సిక్నెస్ అండ్ క్యూర్ హైపోథెసిస్ ఉంది. ఈ చక్రాలు మన అన్ని ఆర్గన్స్కి గవర్న్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం అన్నమాట. ఇక్కడ హార్ట్ లెవెల్లో ఉన్నది చక్ర ఏమో మనకి మన హార్ట్ అండ్ లంగ్స్కి గవర్న్ చేస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ నెక్లో ఉన్న విశుద్ధి చక్ర ఏమో ఇయర్, నోస్, థ్రోట్కి గవర్న్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. సెకండ్ ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్ స్వాదిష్టాన్ చక్ర ఎల్లోలో ఉన్నది, అది మన లివర్కి, మన కిడ్నీస్కి, స్ప్లీన్కి, లివర్, కిడ్నీ, ఇంటెస్టైన్స్ చూసుకుంటుంది. నాభి చక్ర ఏమో మన ఇంటెస్టైన్స్, స్టమక్కి చూసుకుంటున్నామంట. అయితే డిజీజ్ ఏమో ఈ చక్రాల్లో ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్, అంటే టూ మచ్ థింకింగ్ చేసుకుంటున్నామంటే రైట్ సైడ్ ఓవర్ యాక్టివ్ అవుతుంది, టూ మచ్ పాస్ట్ గురించి థింక్ చేసుకుంటున్నామంటే ఈడ నాడి ఓవర్ యాక్టివ్ అవుతుంది. అయితే దానివల్లనే మనకి ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ వస్తాయి. ఈ చక్రాలు ఏ ఎనర్జీ సెంటర్కి గవర్న్ చేసుకుంటున్నారో ఆ చక్రాలు వీక్ అయితే మనకి ఆ పర్టికులర్ ఓవర్ థింకింగ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం అనమాట. అప్పుడు మన సెకండ్ స్వాదిష్టాన్ చక్ర ఓవర్ యాక్టివ్ అవుతుంది, బాడీలో హీట్ పెరుగుతుంది, దానివల్లనే ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఇంకా మళ్ళీ డయాబెటీస్ అయినా, హైపర్ టెన్షన్ అయినా, హార్ట్ అటాక్ అయినా ఇవన్నీ డిజీజెస్ వస్తాయి. లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్కి పోతామనుకో అప్పుడేమో మనకి డిప్రెషన్ అయినా, పెయిన్స్, క్యాన్సర్ లాంటి డిజీజెస్, ఇవన్నీ థైరాయిడ్ ప్రాబ్లం, హైపోథైరాయిడ్, ఇవన్నీ ఏమో లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ మూమెంట్ అయితే వస్తుంది. అయితే మనం మెడిటేషన్ చేసుకుంటే బ్యాలెన్స్ వస్తుంది. బ్యాలెన్స్ వస్తే ఈ కుండల్ని అవేకన్ అయ్యి మళ్ళీ మన బ్రెయిన్లో లింబిక్ ఏరియా ఆఫ్ ద బ్రెయిన్ ఉంటుందన్నమాట, అక్కడ వెళ్ళి యాక్చువలైజేషన్ అవుతుంది. ఇంకా మళ్ళీ స్ట్రెస్ ఫ్రీ హార్మోన్స్, ఎండోర్ఫిన్స్ అని హ్యాపీ మాలిక్యూల్స్ ఉంటాయి బాడీలో, అవి రిలీజ్ అవుతాయి. దానివలన మనకి బ్యాలెన్స్ వస్తుంది, రిలాక్సేషన్ వస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ మనకి ఆ జాయస్ స్టేట్ వీ కెన్ అచీవ్ ద జాయస్ స్టేట్. ఈ చక్రాలకి వేరే వేరే క్వాలిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి. మూలధార చక్ర, ద ఫస్ట్ చక్ర విచ్ ఇస్ below the kundalini, it has the quality of innocence. Second has the quality creativity anamata. Third satisfaction. Fourth emo confidence. Ikkada communication, forgiveness, integration. చిన్న పిల్లలు కూడా ఇది చేసుకుంటే, మనం ఎవరైనా చేసుకుంటే ఈ క్వాలిటీస్ అన్నీ మనకి ఎన్హాన్స్మెంట్ ఉంటుంది. పర్సనాలిటీ డెవలప్మెంట్ కూడా మనకి వీ కెన్ అచీవ్ ఈవెన్ పర్సనాలిటీ డెవలప్మెంట్. మెడికల్ ఏమో స్ట్రెస్ రెడ్యూస్ అవుతుంది, మన ఇమ్యూన్ సిస్టమ్ స్ట్రెంగ్తన్ అవుతుంది. ఇంకా అగ్రెసివ్నెస్, యాంగ్జైటీ, డిప్రెషన్ ఇవన్నీ మనకి తగ్గుతాయి. చిన్నపిల్లలకి ఫోకస్, మెమరీ, కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్, కాన్ఫిడెన్స్, డైనమిజం అన్నీ ఇవన్నీ మనకందరికీ ఇవన్నీ మంచిగా ఇంప్రూవ్ అవుతాయి అన్నమాట. విత్ దిస్ బ్రీఫ్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ of what is Sahaja Yoga, what are the benefits, and a little bit of knowing about the subtle energy system, we would like to share the experience. Very simple method anamata. Mana left side, left hand manamu mana lap meeda pettukovali. Ee presentation we have gone nationally, internationally at various conferences, various medical conferences, presentations చేసుకున్నాం అన్నమాట. సో జస్ట్ అ ఫ్యూ స్లైడ్స్ టు హెల్ప్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ మనకి ఎట్లా చేయి పెట్టుకోవాలో. లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఏమో మన ల్యాప్ మీద పెట్టుకుంటాం, ఇంకా రైట్ హ్యాండ్ ఫస్ట్ వీ విల్ బీ కీపింగ్ ఎట్ ద హార్ట్ లెవెల్. సెకండ్ స్టెప్లో ఏమో మనము రైట్ హ్యాండ్ మన ఫోర్ హెడ్కి పెట్టుకొని, ఫోర్ హెడ్ కొంచెము భూమి తత్వం, ఆ బాడీ ఈజ్ మేడప్ ఆఫ్ 5 న్యాచురల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్. ఆ 5 న్యాచురల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్కే మనము ప్రే చేసుకుంటున్నాం అన్నమాట. అయితే మన మదర్ ఎనర్జీకి ప్రే చేసుకుంటున్నాము. ఈ నాలెడ్జ్ శ్రీ మాతాజీ నిర్మలా దేవి ఇచ్చారు, ఆమె కృప వలన వీఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు గివ్ దిస్ సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజేషన్. అయితే ఇక్కడ ఫోర్ హెడ్ మీద పెట్టి మళ్ళీ మనం ఒక ప్రేయర్ చేసుకుంటాము. మళ్ళీ లాస్ట్ స్టెప్లో ఏమో మన సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ ద పామ్ మనము టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద హెడ్ మీద రైట్ హ్యాండ్ ఇట్లా టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద హెడ్ మీద పెట్టుకొని కొంచెం ప్రెస్ చేసి క్లాక్ వైజ్ డైరెక్షన్లో మన హ్యాండ్ ఏమో రొటేట్ చేసుకోవాలన్నమాట. అయితే ఫస్ట్ వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ విత్ ఐస్ ఓపెన్, వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ. 3 స్టెప్స్లో చేస్తున్నాం ఈ ప్రాసెస్, సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజేషన్ ప్రాసెస్. ఇది మా మెడికల్ కాలేజ్, అందరు స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ టీచర్స్ ఆల్ అటెండింగ్ దట్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ అన్నమాట. అండ్ దెన్ 2 చేతులు మన ల్యాప్లో పెట్టుకొని కొంచెం సేపు మనము మెడిటేట్ చేసుకున్నాం. సో శ్రీ మాతాజీ నిర్మలా దేవి గారు తను మనందరికీ ఈ నాలెడ్జ్ ఇచ్చారు. So we will take this, I would request you all to participate in this self-realization technique. You take it as an experience, just take it as a I would request you all to just take it and see for yourself if you are able to feel your energy awakening. Once it is awakened, we are able to feel the awakening. So would request you all to just keep both your feet on the Mother Earth. Rendu kaallemo manam shoes teeseskoni specs pettukunnamante hand mic sweet hand mic hai kya సో సింపుల్ స్టెప్స్లో మనం 3 స్టెప్స్ రిపీట్ చేసుకుంటాము. యూ కెన్ క్లోజ్ యువర్ ఐస్. నేను చెప్తున్నట్టు మీరు కూడా వెనకాల చెప్పుకోండి. సో లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఇట్లా ల్యాప్ మీద. సో యూ కెన్ కీప్ యువర్ లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ ఆన్ యువర్ ల్యాప్ విత్ యువర్ పామ్ ఫేసింగ్ టువర్డ్స్ అప్వర్డ్స్. రైట్ హ్యాండ్ ఫస్ట్ యూ కీప్ ఆన్ యువర్ హార్ట్ లెవెల్. యూ కెన్ క్లోజ్ యువర్ ఐస్. ఐస్ క్లోజ్ చేసుకోండి. మన హార్ట్ మీద మనం ప్రే చేసుకుంటాము మన మదర్ ఎనర్జీకి. వి సే మదర్ ఐఎమ్ ప్యూర్ ఆత్మన్. మదర్ ఐఎమ్ ప్యూర్ ఆత్మన్. సో we are praying to our mother energy for its awakening. Mother, I am pure Atman. Talli, nenu ఆత్మ, నేను ఆత్మన్. మదర్, ఐఎమ్ ప్యూర్ ఆత్మన్. మదర్, ఐఎమ్ ప్యూర్ ఆత్మన్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ దిస్ బాడీ, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ద మైండ్, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఎనీ థాట్స్, ఐఎమ్ ప్యూర్ ఆత్మన్. రైట్ హ్యాండ్ మన ఫోర్హెడ్ మీద తీసుకొస్తాము. We keep our right hand on our forehead. We bend down our forehead a little bit towards the Mother Earth. ఇక్కడ మనం ప్రే చేసుకుంటాము. Mother, I forgive. I forgive. माँ, मैं केवल आत्मा हूँ, मैंने सबको क्षमा किया. తల్లి, నేను అందరినీ క్షమ చేశాను. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ అ డివైన్ ఎనర్జీ. సో వీ డు నాట్ హోల్డ్ ఎనీ గ్రడ్జ్ అగేన్స్ట్ ఎనీ వన్. అండ్ వితౌట్ థింకింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీ వన్, వీ జస్ట్ ప్రే, మదర్ ఐ ఫర్గివ్. I forgive. Mother, I forgive. And for sake of ourselves, we also will pray, O Divine, knowingly, unknowingly, if any mistake has been done by me, please forgive me. తల్లి, నేను అందరినీ క్షమ చేశాను. నేను ఏదైనా పొరపాఠం చేశానైతే నన్ను క్షమించండి. मदर, I forgive. I forgive. माँ, मैंने सबको क्षमा किया. जाने अनजाने में मुझसे कोई गलती हुई है तो आप कृपया मुझे क्षमा करें. लास्ट स्टेप में in the last step. We will take our right hand on the top of our head. We press the top of our head and rotate our hand in clockwise direction. And here we shall pray for awakening of our mother energy. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me my self-realization. మన చెయ్యి మన తాలు బాగ్ మీద పెట్టుకొని ప్రే చేసుకోవాలి. తల్లి కృపా కరుణ్. తల్లి నన్ను నా ఆత్మ సాక్షాత్కారం ఇవ్వండి. తల్లి కృప నన్ను నా ఆత్మ సాక్షాత్కారం ఇవ్వండి. माँ कृपया मुझे मेरा आत्म साक्षात्कार दीजिए. माँ कृपया मुझे मेरा आत्म साक्षात्कार दीजिए. Very humbly we request the divine energy. Mother, please give me my self-realization. We bring down both our hands onto our lap. రెండు చేతులు మన ల్యాప్ మీద పెట్టుకోవాలి. పామ్ ఫేసింగ్ అప్వర్డ్స్. ఐస్ క్లోజ్ చేసుకొని ఒక 2-3 minutes మనము ఇలానే మెడిటేటివ్ మూడ్లో అటెన్షన్ ఏమో మన టాప్ ఆఫ్ ద హెడ్ మీద పెట్టుకోండి. ప్లీజ్ ట్రై టు కీప్ యువర్ అటెన్షన్ ఆన్ టాప్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ హెడ్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఫీలింగ్ ఎనీ ప్రెషర్ on your forehead, you just say, I forgive. I forgive. Mother, I forgive. Please give me my self-realization. माँ मैंने सबको क्षमा किया. कृपया मुझे मेरा आत्म साक्षात्कार दीजिए. माँ मैंने सबको क्षमा किया. कृपया मुझे मेरा आत्म साक्षात्कार दीजिए. दोनों हाथ गोदी में रख के अपना चित्त अपने तालू के ऊपर रखें. ट्राई टू टेक योर अटेंशन ऑन टॉप ऑफ योर हेड. Now you can take your left hand on top of your head, 1 to 2 centimeters above your head, and try to feel on the palms if you are feeling some flow of energy, some coolness or warmth in your hands and on top of your head. You can take your hand a little bit above, below, front and back, and just check for yourself if you are able to appreciate some coolness or some warmth. You can bring down your left hand onto your lap and check with your right hand also. Both the hands on your lap. We join our hands and thank our Mother Energy and Shri Mataji for giving us this yoga meditation and for giving us our self-realization. Thank you, Mother. Thank you for everything. Slowly, you can open your eyes. Thank you all for joining me for this experience.
Thank you very much, Dr. Madurai, for this wonderful experience that we all shared together.
Thank you. So these are the benefits of Sahaja Yoga meditation, because here many ITs and sports people also, this is a free connection, no contract, unbeatable coverage, unlimited data and peace of mind. So all this we can achieve with this simple 5-10 minutes of meditation every day, and would request you all to take it as an experiment and try it out. We have Sahaja Yoga centers over here in Hyderabad. We will be guided through later on after the session. And Sahaja Yoga meditation, we have free classes, so please request you all to try it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. We now move on to the next presentation, that is by our Dr. Sandeep Rai, where he will be talking to us about the role of yoga and meditation in reducing of stress and lifestyle diseases, a holistic approach through Sahaja Yoga. We welcome you, Dr. Professor.
चलो नेक्स्ट कैसे होगा? ये तो पहले से चल रहा है. नहीं ये फर्स्ट से कैसे चालू होगा? चेंज करो ना, फर्स्ट लगा दो ना. अब कैसे होगा आगे? अब आगे कैसे होगा? इधर. On the outset, let me thank the Telangana collectivity of Sahaja Yoga for inviting us here, and I feel really blessed. I'm very happy to participate in this big seminar. Also thank the HITEX management and all the dignitaries who had come and graced the occasion for giving us the encouragement to do these kind of programs. Now what I'm going to do now in next half an hour or 40 minutes is, there will be a lot of slides. Don't worry to read everything. They are interesting things. Dr. Madurai has given you a glimpse of what is Sahaja Yoga and what benefits it has. Now what I am going to tell you, what scientific studies have gone into it and how we have shown that with Sahaja Yoga, you get this mind-body benefits both. So we start with this Shri Mataji's word, change yourself and change the world. And this has already been told that I work at MGM Institute and also at Apollo Hospital. So are you feeling stressed? Now if I ask you this question, are you feeling stressed? I think many will say yes, but many will say no. But whether you say yes or you say no, most of you are in a way stressed, because the studies show that 75% of the people living in America feel the stress, whether they know it or not. So then what is stress? Stress is nothing but any demand placed on you which you are unable to handle. Any demand placed on you. And you will be surprised to know that 80 to 85% of all medical diseases are due to stress. And what is stress? That is the emergency system of the body. Once this button is pressed by any demand which you are unable to meet, the body acts, and every time it acts in the same way. That is, it releases certain chemicals, or we call them bad molecules, which cause problems in the body. Now see this situation. You are in a situation where you are facing a stressful situation. Supposing you are going in a jungle and you face a tiger from the next corner. So what does the body do? The brain analyzes a danger to survival. It activates the hypothalamus, which activates the pituitary, which activates the adrenal glands, and two bad hormones are released, two bad chemicals, the adrenaline and the cortisol. Dr. Madhur showed about cortisol. And what do? They increase your heart rate, they increase your blood pressure, they dilate your pupils, all the blood is going to your muscles. You are ready to fight the tiger or run. And your body is prepared to do all that. And who does this? The brain analyzing the stress stimulus, and the body releasing these hormones. So what it causes? It causes you dilated pupils, racing heart, breathing fast, and high blood pressure. All of this has been inculcated in you by nature so that you can fight a survival kind of situation when comes. You can fly or fight. So this is basically what happens. You need not go in detail. This is what I've told you. From the brain to the hypothalamus, that is the master gland, releases these hormones. And this has been shown to you that there are two bad hormones, the glucocorticoids and the norepinephrine. Now what happens? Acute, facing a tiger in a jungle, definitely you need the stress response to run away and as fast as possible. So it is a survival mechanism in your body fitted by nature. But if this survival mechanism, or if this stress switch is pushed up, if the button is pushed at every small instance, traffic jam, going for an interview, getting late for catching a flight, getting late for an exam, at every small thing, if your stress button gets pushed, then chronically it is a problem. Because acutely they will save you. Chronically, if they are released, these hormones and bad molecules, they are going to destroy your organs slowly over a period of time. Your heart, your nerves, your brain, and your body. And if you say which diseases are caused by it, then any disease on earth, whether it is diabetes, it is hypertension, whether it is a cancer even, is related to stress. Now, there are a lot of IT people these days who are coming for the exhibition. Let us talk very quickly about where we are facing the stress. Either we are facing at home or at the work. But most people will say home is relaxing, main stress is at work. So work stress is a big problem, especially in the Western countries, where they say that at least 60% of the people, they will feel some kind of stress at the workplace. And what are these major things? This is a study done on work stress which shows 61% of the workers list heavy workload as the cause of stress. Job insecurity is 45%, and health problems 50%, and 25% say they don't have a robust mental strategy to deal with stress. Signs of stress, we all know you are irritable. When you are having these symptoms, you must consider that you are in a stressful situation. Sleeping difficulties, not getting joy out of life, and not you are able to get along with your colleagues or your family members. In the job, what is the stress mainly? It is the demand control model and the effort reward model. Demand control is that if you are in a job which has a high demand and very low control, you have no decision making. Your demands are very high. You are not in a power of making decision, but you are being told to perform so many things. That is the biggest cause of stress. And the second is you are working very hard and the reward is very less. That is a cause of stress. Role conflict is a cause of stress. Suddenly working in the management, you are sent to the finance department. Now accounting and all you don't know. but you are at a senior position, you have to manage conflicting roles, multitasking for the ladies, doing their job, managing the child illness at home, managing in-laws at home. All these are stressful situations which you have to face. And then various personalities. Somebody is a type A personality, highly competitive, highly aggressive. He wants to succeed in life, every time planning how to succeed. It's a type A personality, high chances of getting diabetes, heart disease. Then there is a personality which is a B type, which is a hardy personality. They are not too much bothered about success and all, and they do it in a relaxed way, so they are better off to deal with stress. So signs of stress we discussed. Either you are feeling muscle tension, unexplained digestive problems, these are the physical symptoms, but the psychological symptoms are main. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling irritable, poor concentration, and all this. So getting stress you cannot avoid from life. Don't think that by doing meditation, I will become, no stress will come to me in life. No. Stress is an inevitable part of your daily life. It is everywhere. You are going to face it. But you cannot take away the stress, but you can learn certain coping skills which will help you to deal with day-to-day stress in a much better way. And one of these skills which we came across 30 years back, my father was the professor of medicine at Jipmer, Lady Harding and Maulana Azad Medical College. We came in touch with Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi very early in 83, 84, 85. And we were told about this Sahaja Yoga meditation, 10 minutes of meditation will help you. And what they told that it is nothing but instead of going your attention everywhere, bringing your attention to your spirit. And it was described by Her Holiness as awakening of her inner spiritual energy. This is nothing but awakening of an inner spiritual energy in dormant form, which is present in every human being. But nobody knows how to activate, even in a small way, and that is why it got lost. The way to activate this energy, which is called the Kundalini energy, got lost in the 6th century somewhere with the Pandits and the Pandas keeping it secret and not telling to people. And this was the energy endowed by God to us, by nature to us. This energy, when gets awakened, passes through your plexuses, enriching them, regenerating them, and then coming to your forehead plexus, where your unnecessary mind chatter, your talk, your worry decreases, coming to your Brahmarandra here, and then exiting out and meeting the all-pervading cosmic energy. Yoga is then said to have taken place. Yoga is not simply asanas and all. That is the preparation for this final ascent. The final ascent has to be awakening of the Kundalini. If it is totally awakened, it is Buddha. Buddha got the Bodh. And if it is totally awakened, you will become Buddha. But for us human beings, even a few strands of awakening of this big Kundalini energy gets you connected to the cosmic energy, and then you start reaping the benefits of connecting to a higher power. Then you get the energies from the higher power, and you become a transformed human being. So let us see whether it works or it not. So some researches were done early in 1985 by Professor U.C. Rai, head of the department at Lady Harding Medical College. Before that, head of department at Jipmer and Maulana Azad. So Shri Mataji, when we talked to her, she herself was a medical student, and she was at Balak Ram Medical College in Lahore, and her father, mother were all freedom fighters. They were with Gandhiji. Father was a member of the Constituent Assembly. Now she was eradicated from the college because she participated in the Quit India movement. And for 4th year medical college, she dropped out. But what attracted us was that she had the knowledge of medical terms, medical diseases, and she was explaining we doctors in a very scientific terms. Because it was not any Babaji and all sitting in Himalayas telling us anything. She was talking about sympathetic system, parasympathetic system, and my father, physiologist, researcher, that was his key areas of work. So Shri Mataji told him, doctor, kindly do research on this and work it out and see whether this, what I am telling you, that by doing this meditation, your Kundalini awakens and your blood pressure decreases, all that, does it happen in real life or not? And so they started these researches at Lady Hardinge Medical College, 1985. This is Professor Rai, and he was at these places, Jipmer, Lady Hardinge, and later he wrote a book also, Medical Science Enlightened. So these studies they started doing, need not read everything, I will explain. They started doing at Lady Hardinge. What they did was, people coming with normal problems to the hospital, they would pick up these 5-10 people, bring them to the physiology department in the medical college, and made them meditate for 20 minutes. And they started seeing what will change in your blood pressure, what will change in your heart rate, what will change in your breathing rate and everything. And what they found was that your first thing they found that the heart rate comes down. Heart rate coming down means you are in a relaxed state. You all know palpitations. When you see a frightful accident, how your heart beats. Now the resting heart rate, the lower heart rate, if there are any sports person here will know the athletes have a heart rate of 49-50. Normal heart rate is described as 70-72. And you in stress will always have it more than 85-90. So bringing heart rate was a very, very unique thing which we could see. Bringing the blood pressure, the upper one, systolic blood pressure came down, the diastolic blood pressure came down, and the breathing pattern came down. So this research, this was a thesis, MD thesis, this research showed that your stress system is coming down, your relaxation system is going up by doing this meditation for 10 to 15 minutes. So this was very rewarding, and this led to many researches around the world on Sahaja Yoga. And these were the researches which were also telling us about the heart. Your heart problems all are occurring because of your blood pressure, because of your heart rate, because of your increased sympathetic system. And now American Heart Association believes that for your heart problems, do yoga and meditation. They say that they have said positive impact of meditation on heart health. And they have advised us doctors to write yoga meditation in patients of hypertension. Now on prescription pad, doctors in America also write. After the medicine, they write lifestyle changes. Do yoga meditation 10 minutes a day. They don't specify which, but they all write. Then I was talking about the bad stress molecules released by seeing a tiger in the jungle. And what are these? These are the same way the brain analyzes the stress stimulus, orders the glands release the hormones, and they make you ready to fight the stress. So we saw these hormones, and we, in Lady Hardinge only, this was the research by Professor Rai, where he showed that by doing meditation, the stress molecules become less. And this is the research we did at MGM Institute of Health Sciences, where we showed the high cortisol, which Dr. Madhur Rai had shown you, which is a bad molecule, give obesity, high blood pressure, it is a stress molecule. We showed that those people who are meditating more than 5 years, 10 to 15 minutes a day, this stress molecule in the body already is at a very lower level. Also, meditation has shown to increase your nitric oxide. That is the longevity molecule. Nitric oxide is the longevity. All your blood vessels are healthy if your nitric oxide is there. And we did this study at MGM where we showed that your nitric oxide levels are more if you are meditating. Also, we showed that the bad molecule cortisol is also decreased when you are doing this meditation. So meditation is good for your heart. It decreases your stress system. That is your sympathetic system. But does meditation do anything to your parasympathetic? Parasympathetic is the system which is called the rest and digestion system. It is the system when you are completely peaceful, eaten the food, completely peaceful, resting. That is the parasympathetic system. And running after a deadline, catching a flight, already the time is there. That is the stress system. And they wanted to see anything happens to parasympathetic. Is it only that you are decreasing the stress, or with meditation you are increasing the restful state also? And this study was done by Dr. Madhur Rai at MGM Institute of Health Sciences in a department of physiology. What they did was, Baba Atomic Energy made a machine where by putting on a finger probe, within 2 minutes, it can show what is your stress system and what is your relaxation system in a graph form. Earlier, it was very difficult to show. So what they did was, they caught the Sahaja Yoga meditators and they made them meditate. And this small machine with a probe on the hand, they would then test these graphs. What are the graphs? And these are the various meditators who came. And this was the MSc student from physiology. This is a foreign from UK person meditating. And you can see on the finger, there is a probe there on the finger. And that is the simple computer. And the machine is lying down. And they are seeing the graph. And what kind of graph you get? If you see this graph, before, you can see that the red peaks at the corner, the red peaks are the stress system. And the yellow ones are the relaxation system. So you are seeing in the before, his stress system was up, his yellow peaks are low. When you see on the other side, after, this is just 2-3 minutes after meditation, the red peaks have gone down and the yellow have come up. You see the last graph, the red peak is lower and the yellow has gone up. So the important thing was that your restful state is becoming up. Now this was never seen before. All the studies on meditation mostly were doing on stress system. But here we were able to show in our own institute that even with 2 minutes of meditation, the same person sitting is in a little stress state. After 2 minutes of meditation, on the graph given by this machine by BARC, we could see that your relaxation is up, your stress is down. So this was very good. And what we postulated is that the meditation is balancing your stress and relaxation, and it keeps it in a balanced state. So you come in an autonomic balanced state, which is the main advantage of meditation. Then we wanted to see, has it any effect on the brain? Because everything is happening from the brain. You are perceiving a stress stimuli from the brain. Your brain is perceiving it. So what is happening to the brain? And then people started asking, why meditate? So the answer is, it can change your brain. And what we first saw were these waves in the brain. You are seeing these waves, alpha, beta, theta, delta. So very simple to understand, alpha waves are relaxation waves. And theta waves are waves which are coming when you are in a deep contemplative state. Deep focus, deep contemplated state when you are meditating and all. And delta and beta are not good waves. So these studies were done in Australia, where they showed then when the person is meditating, there is a theta waves seen on the top of the head, where you say that you are piercing and getting connected to the cosmic energy. And these researches were done in Russia by very famous neurologists and very big university. What they have tried to show here is that your coherence means your brain is always chaotic. It is called a monkey brain. It's an internal chatter. You will not be thinking one thing at a time. You are thinking many things. Right now you are thinking why this person is speaking, what this doctor is telling, what is his motive, why he has come here. All those things will come one after the other. They thought that this mental chatter goes down. This mental chatter will go down. Your internal dialogue will decrease with this. And your brain becomes more coherent. And not only that, they showed that your brain will become more interconnected. So you see one brain which is less connected, and the other brain in long-term meditators, it is better. So you start using your brain more. All areas of the brain you can use by meditative practices. But this was not enough. The major breakthrough which we saw after meditation was you grow your brain. When I was a medical student, I was taught that your brain matures by the age of 10 or 12. After that, it will only shrink. We commonly say, na, cerebral atrophy ho gayi hai, 60 ka ho gaya hai, सठिया gaya hai. I don't know if you understand this Hindi. He is over 60, he has gone little crazy. You must have seen in household. What is this craziness? This was atrophy. This brain which was very, very jelly-like becomes little atrophied, shrink. With meditation, the new thing that has come to the doctors is that it is not shrinkage. In fact, you can grow your brain if you are regularly meditating. And what they showed, even in Sahaja Yoga meditation, they have shown, this is a doctor at Canary Islands, Dr. Hernandez, and we met him in Italy also. He has put the patient in MRI machine and told them to meditate. And after meditation, they have seen that the brain has grown. He has seen the meditators who are already more than 5 years. He found their brain in certain areas which are dealing with focus, which are dealing with compassion, which are dealing with empathy. Those areas of the brain had grown. in long-term meditators. And these are the MRI pictures which show these various areas grown. But this study on Sahaja Yoga is even more interesting. He has done a wonderful job. The doctor from Italy, his name is Dodic, Alessandra Dodic. What he did is, he made the new people, meditate for 4 weeks. And he took before and after their MRI scans. And even in few weeks, he found that their brain areas had become more thicker. They had grown. And what were their areas? These areas were dealing with self-control, self-awareness, and attention. Somebody asked me, you get very angry very quickly, what should I do? Somebody was asking me what to do. So if you do this meditation, your area of self-control will increase. Now the brain structure, the brain waves we have talked. What about your anxiety, depression? That is the psychological things. And this again, we did this study at the health center. Dr. Madhur Rai was the CEO of that place. I was also associated as one of the people to research. We got these people from 168 people from 60 countries. We made them meditate for a week. And what we saw, that in 1 week, their anxiety, depression came down. Okay, that we know from meditation, your anxiety, depression. But again, the revealing part was that those people who were normal, who had no anxiety, depression, their psychology also became more robust. Means they could also now deal with stress in a much better way. So you may be a normal person. Still, if you do Sahaja Yoga, you will become more robust psychologically to deal with day-to-day stress. And this is a systematic review where they do all the studies on Sahaja Yoga, and they found that it helps you with stress. Now what about, we have seen the brain, we have seen the waves in the brain, we have seen the anxiety, depression. What about emotional intelligence? Emotion is the main thing. They say that rational intelligence takes you up to certain level, takes you up to degree level. Rational intelligence. As you say, student बहुत अच्छा है, 98% marks है. It will not take him much higher in life if he is not emotionally intelligent. Try to understand. EQ अगर आपका अच्छा नहीं है, आप लाइफ में बहुत ऊपर नहीं जा पाएंगे, क्योंकि after your degree level, after the rational knowledge, it is your emotional intelligence. How you deal with your household, how you deal with your family members, how you deal with your colleagues, how you deal with stress, how you deal with an emotionally bad incident. Do you start shouting? Do you start resigning from places? Do you speak anything? Or you are emotionally intelligent. So this study was done, Schweinberg University in Austria, where they saw that meditators could repair their emotional distress very quickly. Everyone will get emotional problems. But will you keep on sulking for 3 days, 5 days, 7 days? Or within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you can come to normal state. With meditation, you can have clarity of emotions. You can have repair of emotions. Also, you will start observing your emotions. You will clearly know, now is the time I'm feeling jealous. Now is the time I'm feeling envy. Okay, so you become a witness state. Okay, Dr. Rai is becoming very jealous of the other doctor because he has a big practice. Then, when you see your emotion, immediately you are able to correct it. Even if you are broken emotionally, you are able to correct it. So this meditation teaches you also to be in a witness state where you can see your self-emotions. You will not start acting in jealousy, trying to harm the person. इसका complain करता हूँ, इसका PMO में भेजता हूँ complain. नहीं, आप simple observe करोगे कि so we will time is short, I have to wind up in 10 minutes, I will do that. So you will not do any complaining and all. You will say, okay, normal hai. Jealousy is normal, mere ko ho raha hai, theek hai. This is another study which shows that drugs, if you are, some of you are smokers or into some, recreational things, then this study from Austria shows that people, 97% of chronic drug consumers could leave their drugs. You become better in management skills. That I told you, this again a study in France, INSET study, which showed, they compared with Hatha Yoga with Sahaja Yoga meditation. and they say that Sahaja Yoga meditation showed stronger impact on emotional well-being. Again, the same thing. And that is why all news magazines, Newsweek, Time, all are now talking about meditation. Few words about sports person here, if there are any, that it can improve your athletic performance. These are the various sports people, like Ronaldo is there, Serena Williams, you can see here, Johnson, the basketball player, and Kobe Bryant. They are all world famous players. Tiger Woods, from golf player. All of them meditate. All of them meditate. And what it tells them, what it helps them is to focus and decrease their mental chatter. So what it does is that it controls your monkey brain thinking. And the power of attention you get, which changes everything. So for a sports person, the focus is the most important thing. You gain focus. And why you gain focus is that you can see here, before what chaotic brain pattern, and after meditation, what is it is all synchronized. Second, you get focused and attention blink. Attention blink is when two things happen very quickly. Very important for sports person. See, Tendulkar is Tendulkar because he sees the ball from the hand of the bowler just microseconds before an other player can see. And that's why he can position himself and put the shot. His ability is to see the ball few milliseconds before. And bowler coming, if the bowler is bowling and the forward short leg person moves, these are two stimulus. He's seeing the hand and this person, the fielder, moves. He will get an attention blink. But if you are meditating, you can overcome that. That is the kind of focus. Anxiety, I already talked to you. We did these studies. The PhD student, Sheng Chia from Philadelphia, did this study at the health center where she found that 1 week of meditation decreased your anxiety level and mainly affecting on amygdala, the fear molecule. So now the Harvard Medical School says yoga and meditation for heart disease and anxiety and frustration coping up is another thing which sports person should know. Losing a track event, losing a bout in the battle, you get frustrated. And by doing meditation, what you can do, you can get over this depression and you can improve your emotional resilience. As I told you, your repair of emotions, the losing emotion, you can repair very fast. This was a study on Sahaja Yoga where in the first time in the world they showed that really they gave stress to a group of meditators and a normal people. And they showed how the meditators, this is a movie called Funny Games. This movie is that they take a bunch of, they enter a household, the intruders, and start killing one family member after the other in front of all. One of the most stressful movies. It's a horror movie. They showed to Sahaja Yogis, meditators, and they showed to normal people. And what they found was that both Sahaja Yoga meditators were disturbed, but Sahaja Yoga meditators were less disturbed, they were less depressed, they had less anxiety, they could take this horror movie much better and repair their emotions very fast than the normal people. So Tim Ferriss, he says that most of the successful people in the world are meditating, and he is the coach of Michael Johnson. He makes him meditate. This is again Kobe Bryant, and everyone knows he's a big basketball player. So the last thing is that happiness molecules have been evaluated by Ram Misra in Canada, and it is shown that not only all these things, it also gives you happiness. And then finally, the quality of life increases much with meditation. Now, this is the 100th year of Her Holiness Shri Mataji, and it's a life dedicated to humanity for her. Parents were freedom fighters, as you can see. She has traveled from bullock cart to trains to planes on foot around the world for 40 years to spread this message of Sahaja Yoga, has gone to various dignitaries, to various public programs with children. You can see all these things, Royal Albert Hall program. Thousands of people do en masse realization, as you have seen here. This is Her Holiness meeting the Queen at one time when her husband was the Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization. These are the programs. Programs in Russia used to happen in stadiums, thousands of people. This is Yogi Mahajan and Professor Rai with Her Holiness in 92, 93. These are the kind of programs that used to be happen. She was awarded with the Prestokvia Academy Prize for her contribution to humanity. Einstein is one of the people who have been awarded this, only 12 people. And this is the award given to Her Holiness. This is the Unity International Peace Award given in New Delhi to Her Holiness. This is Medical Science Enlightened, the book written by Professor Rai, which was released by President of India, Shankar Dayal Sharma ji, in 1994. Professor Rai was awarded by Russia for her research in Sahaja Yoga. Her Holiness and Professor Rai both went to NIH in America. And this is the main body in America, which is the apex body of medical research. And you'll be happy to know that NIH Sahaja Yoga meditation occurs once a week. It is not happening in All India Institute here. It is not happening in your Nizams here. It is happening but it is happening in America, in National Institute of Health. And these are the programs we have gone. Professor Rai has gone to USA, to Russia, again to USA, to Milan, to Paris, to Austria, to Bulgaria, all presenting scientific benefits of Sahaja Yoga. And look here, this is the doctors' conference in New Delhi. I was one of the and this is one of the photos we call as miracle photos. And you see here on the head of the person, if you see carefully, you can see a swastik of a white kind of swastik is just showing, that is the head of one person, and Her Holiness is sitting. So showing that divinity is there. Divinity is there when you are doing a divine work and a divine kind of meditation. So apart from stress, apart from quality of life, apart from molecules, you can also go to a higher level of consciousness and meet the divinity. A clearer swastik than this I have not seen. I showed this photograph many times. Later I realized what is there. And once I saw, I am now showing it. This is at the United Nations conference. We went at Bonn. We presented Sahaja Yoga. This is Dr. Madhur very early presented. This is at the Maharashtra Association of Physicians. We presented Sahaja Yoga. These are all doctors taking realization. This is at IB chiefs. These are CID chiefs in Pune. All over, we did this realization program. This is at Government Medical College, Gandhi Medical College, Hyderabad. We came and did this program. And these are all the medical students taking realization. Again, this is from Pawar Medical College. And this is at United Nations where we went 2008 or 9. This is at Colombo. 700 delegates, doctors, attended the conference. We were given a time for workshop. We did this workshop, and these 3 doctors you are seeing taking realization. When I talked to them, they said, very nice. I said, where are you from? They said, we are from Azad Kashmir. I thought Kashmir. And he said, our Prime Minister has sent greetings for you. I could not understand. But these doctors are they were from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And this was happening in Sri Lanka. But see how dedicatedly these people are taking their realization with us. This is the workshop we did at Colombo. This is a Heidelberg WHO-sponsored conference. These are all the researchers of Sahaja Yoga sitting. The person sitting next to me has done all those EEG researches. I showed the brain waves. And the last one is the WHO director, the person with the beard. This is that audience. United Nations Vice Chancellor of the UN University is sitting here. The last person seen facing. This is at Mumbai High Court, the Chief Justice of Mumbai High Court, and 4 courts, Mumbai, Nagpur, Aurangabad, all the lawyers and judges took their realization. Last 10 years, we have been getting a chance to do this program at the largest physician conference, Epicon, and our chapters on Sahaja Yoga are getting published for last 10 years. This is only because of blessings of Her Holiness. This is at Gangaram Hospital where they called me for alumni oration. I gave Sahaja Yoga presentation and all my teachers are sitting there and taking realization with me. The person sitting in the last is my guide. Sitting in the middle is my guide, Professor P.S. Gupta. This is at Apollo Hospital. We did this program. And again, we did Sahaja Yoga program. They put this article on Sahaja Yoga in their magazine. This is at BRICS seminar in Moscow, where we did this program on Sahaja Yoga. So many people taking realization. All India Radio, where we have done this program. And lastly, I'm showing you a slide 2 days back. We all were so happy. And I was so happy that late night I was tweeting and WhatsApping to all friends, all Prime Minister speech, this. But suddenly, a caption came over my Twitter. And these are the scientists. We congratulate them. Many of them are from Telangana maybe, and we congratulate them for this big feat. But the caption showed, the caption which came on my Twitter account showed, it's very good that we are going to the moon, but it should not be at the cost of going to our own spirit. You should seek that also. It is very nice you go to moon, you go to Mars, but don't forget your spirit, you know. That is the infinite thing inside your body. So when you see the Chandrayaan landing or the Mars landing they are planning, or even going near the sun, always think that a part of the divine, the reflection of the divine is in the spirit here, and seek outside, but you have to seek inside also. These are the chakras that are shown. And this was the caption that came, this is in the Bible. It says, what good is it for a man to gain the whole world, yet forfeit his own soul? You can conquer the whole world, you can conquer the whole universe, but what good it is if you don't seek your own soul. And that is what Gandhiji said, that, you know, self-realization, seeking your soul is the object of Gita and of all scriptures. I showed you the Bible thing. And he said the divine radio is always singing, means there is always that Brahma Chaitanya, there is always that cosmic energy. Only you have to meditate, bring down your mental chatter, get thoughtless, and get connected to the whole energy. These are the various prizes Shri Mataji got. Unity International Peace Prize, then United Nations Prize, twice nominated Nobel Peace Prize. Many days in US are observed after her, Nirmala Devi days. And this is in COVID period when Sahaja Yoga meditation was online. They got prizes for the best meditation, for the most number of practitioners and longest collective meditations. And this is what her mission is, that if there's anything my love wants to do is to give realization to everyone in the world wherever they are. So by this, I want to thank all of you for your patient hearing. And I think I have been able to get across the point that it is scientific, and kindly try and do it for 10 minutes. It's always free for all religions. Now before we close, I think, Dr. Madhur, you did that thing. We want to just make them feel okay. Realization is okay. So thank you very much. And if there are any questions, we will be happy to take them. Thank you. It's absolutely free. You can do online. There are sites like freemeditation.com, sahajayoga.org.in. You can go and do it. And the more you go and tell people, the more you will get energized. Yes, sir.
Sir, it is a wonderful presentation. I am a doctor.
Yeah.
I can understand the depth of it. I
Thank
could
you,
feel
sir.
the spirit.
Thank you, sir.
The first session, when I was doing it, madam, I could feel some violent color around my head.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to ask, what does it denote?
See, once we have not done Sahaja Yoga and we start for the first time.
This is the first time.
First time. So what happens is, see, we have lot of conditionings. We have gone to many saints. We are also following different kind of, you know, meditations and all. So there are these subtle blockages everywhere. Our Kundalini force is not rising. Supposing it is a channel of 1 crore fibers. By this initiation in 1 minute, with the help of her, with the blessings of her holiness, we are able to activate 1, 2, 3 strands in the first time. And what it does, it passes through various channels. You are feeling something, that means you have crossed. You are feeling something. Some people will see some vision, some people see some color, some people feel hot, some people feel tingling. They are just indications that you are now connected. The first and the most important thing is that something has moved inside you. Something has moved inside you, so you are a blessed person.
Thank you.
I could never get this.
Thank you. Thank you.
I could never get this. When I was facing a program like this in Delhi, I could never get it. My only thing was that with my father, I used to keep on going to Her Holiness, and slowly I got it. But I still say those who get it in the first time, they are really blessed people. And these are indications of mild, you know, here and there things, but an indication that you have crossed that level. Now if you follow 10 minutes of meditation daily, all these things will clear, and from violet it will become a clear white halo to you. You will go into a state where all these things are going to disappear and only you will find energies entering into sight.
The second thing which I observed, sir, after that, actually I came with lot of stress here. Tomorrow we have a program with Oscar awardee Chandra Bose, 8,000 doctors in India. We are doing a program as first respondents in the trauma cases.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow there is a program, and my friend V.V. Rao called me here that you must come and experience this. Tomorrow I have lot of work to do there, but after the second session is over, that's everything is gone, that I am feeling that tomorrow everything will be all right.
I think it is all her blessings and her work. When we came here, there were very few people. So my wife said, let us wait, let more people. I said, people who come is not our job. Who will come? It is not my job. Who will get the realization is not my job. She has given me the education. She has given me the experience. My postgraduate degree, the DNB degree I got in medicine, 1988, I was not going for the examination. I was so less prepared. I was very afraid. I had done my DNB from Gangaram Hospital. Training was there, but it was not a medical college like teaching. So I cleared the theory exam. For practical, I was afraid. So my father was researching Sahaja Yoga, so he used to talk to Her Holiness. So one day, he was talking on that phone, that black phone that time. And he called me, he said, come here, come here. And he was talking to Her Holiness. And he said, Mother, my son Sandeep, he is not going for exam. He says he will go after 6 months. He says he is not prepared. So what should we do? Mother said, why? Tell him to go. Said no. Then Her Holiness said, okay, my father is on the phone. I am standing here. She is telling him from Pratishthan, Pune. Tell him to desire anything and it will be done. Tell him to desire anything he wants at this moment, it will be done. So my father said, Mataji बोल रहे, तुमको क्या चाहिए बोलो. मेरे को क्या चाहिए, एग्जाम में जा रहा हूँ, एग्जाम में पास होने के अलावा क्या चाहिए मेरे को, एग्जाम में पास होना है तो. He said, Mother, he just wants to clear the exam. So I said, okay. And when I went for the exam, so they were very big people. There was head of department, PGI Chandigarh. Exam, the coincidences was in Osmania. I was in Delhi. DNB exam, center was Osmania. I went early morning to Osmania. I saw all people, all MDs from AIMS and other places sitting and talking high-fi things. So I said, I will not pass. Then the exam started and I saw the examiners as PGI Chandigarh head, principal and HOD from Nagpur Medical College, very terror person. And 1 or 2 more people. I said this. And one case I could not do well. Even then, when I came home, I told my father, I have flunked. I have not passed. So he said, okay, try next time. When the result came, I was second in all India. All India. And so many congratulations. The same hospital where I was a very average doctor, in that Gangaram hospital, I was the first DNB to clear in any specialty. So they took me with both hands. They said, you have made us from a private hospital to an academic hospital now. We have candidates who have cleared DNB for the first time. And I got so much of respect, honor, recognition. And here was the person who was not going. When I was going to Osmania, I was vomiting. My father knew some MP at that time, so there was a guest house in front of Tank Bund. I still remember, very beautiful guest house, must be MLA guest house or something. So he brought me here that I will run away, not give the exam. So he was staying with me. Morning I started getting out of nervousness, But still, we took a taxi, I still remember, we went to Osmania, gave the exam, didn't go too well, but I had a position all India. All India position I had. So this is her blessings. What you got today, we are just mediums, we are nothing. You are destined, you are blessed.
Thank you very much, sir. Madam gave me another one blessing. You forgive, that color will go.
Yes.
That's gone.
Yes. That is the thing. The main thing is, all these small blockages or whatever they are, If you forgive, even one person you keep in your mind, it will come from this is coming from the Agya Chakra. You can see vision, you can see colors, but the moment you forgive people from here, it will go away.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So thank you very much. So we'll now close down the program. Any message?
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Doctor. Thank you very much. It was an amazing presentation. We had a great time. We'll now have the vote of thanks for the event.
I think still you want to listen Dr. Sandeep Roy, right? But due to lack of time, we have to close this program. So now this is the time for saying vote of thanks for these 2 days programs. A warm surrender to Her Holiness, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, for this 2 days program, which is conducted in this prestigious place, HITEX Convention Center. I, Sumangala, on behalf of Telangana Sahaja Yoga collectivity, extend my sincere thanks to Her Holiness Shri Mataji for these 2 days beautiful experience and opportunities and making this 2 days event a grand success. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this event possible. Now coming to Dr. Sandeep Roy. Sir, your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. It's helpful for both doctors as well as general people for us. You gave deep insight into the topics and revealed some interesting facts also. In very short time, you gave us a lot of information about Sahaja Yoga, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now coming to Dr. Madhura Rai. Madam, you truly enlightened us. Your deep and intellectual way of imparting knowledge has added to the glory of this event. So thank you very much, madam. I want to extend my thanks to Pandit Subramanya sir and Mrs. Anandita Bose, who gave us immense pleasure and vibrations with the melodious songs in these 2 days. Your performance made this event joyful and helped us indulge in devotion. Thank you very much, both of you. And I also must thank for the whole group of music team for this immense pleasure. We all know for organizing such a large event, the media and publicity is very much essential from very beginning. I heartily congratulate for their efforts through banners, posters, press meet, designing the posters, and etc., etc. So many things are there. So I also thanks for the team who arranging the exhibition outside through these materials and stalls with their untiring efforts. I'm short of words for the group of people go and distribute pamphlets in corporate sectors and hospitals, which includes medical sectors also, and providing the exposure of publicizing in the residential colonies, apartments, communities, commercial shops nearby, as well as far away places. Through pamphlet distribution and other mediums, these people's involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks are beyond appreciation. Thanks for each and every one of you. I also thanks for Komal and Kondapur collectivity for arranging the altar and this stage. Thank you very much. Organizing such a big event would not have been possible without the digital content. That is why I also must mention our deep sense of appreciation to Mr. Durga Prasad and Mr. Pranav for the digital content which we have used of this mega program. In these 2 days, all sounds, technical, lights and live stream went smoothly only due to Mr. Durga Prasad and Yuva Pranav's dedicating works. An event like this cannot happen overnight without proper funds. I am short of words to say thanks to Mr. Lakshman Rao for arranging the finance for this mega event. I would also want to thank for our hosts in these 2 days with a beautiful, nice way. In Sahaja Yoga, an event always happens with one person's desire and everyone's collective work. So to have the dedication and desire and arranging the auditorium in such a place, all the credit goes to Mr. Ramakrishna Garu for not only getting permission but also to be a key observer in each and every area for making this program a grand success. I would want to thank him with a big round of applause. Thank you very much. As I said earlier, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks and months ago. It requires planning. We thank Mr. R.A. Narayan Rao, who is also the legend of Hyderabad Sahaja Yoga collectivity, who is very proactive and very much dedicated for Sahaja Yoga. His complete involvement from last 2 months and his willingness to take on the initiation to successfully complete this event made it so beautiful. So please give him a big round of applause. Thank you. I would like to thank and show my sincere gratitude to all the Sahajayogis of Telangana collectivity for supporting directly or indirectly and for their rock solid support and encouragements and making this event a grand success. Without your contributions, such a big event is impossible. You all are so generous. Thank you very much, one and all. I would also like to thank Telangana Sahaja Yoga Responsibility Team Leader Shri Venkatareddy Garu, Dr. Rakesh and Rajendra Garu for their efforts and arranging this function and helping all the teams whenever and wherever required. And a big thanks to each one of you, the seekers, new seekers, who made the celebration memorable. We want to express our heartfelt gratitude to all the seekers present and would thank you all for being with us. It has been pronounced pleasure for all of you, all of us. Thank you very much. Last but not the least, this event would not have been possible without the support of HITEX SportExpo and the volunteers and workers who have supported us in all possible ways, from giving beverages to providing kits and cleaning here and there everywhere. Thank you so much for all the efforts and assistance during the event. We are grateful of your endeavors and really appreciate it. Thank you very much, all the staffs of HITEX SportExpo. So, lastly, I want to excuse that so many names directly we couldn't reveal it, tell it due to the lack of time. So thank you one and all. Have a great day ahead. Before concluding, for Sahajayogis, one small information will be there. So from Chennai, some Sahajayogis came here. They are conducting one seminar. So for that purpose, they came for inviting us. So yesterday and today we didn't have meditation in Medipalli and Vidyanagar. So they came here to tell about that seminar.
First of all, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity, Venkatareddy Garu. Many pranams to Her Holiness Shri Mataji. I have come here on behalf of the Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry Collective to extend an invitation to the seminar which is happening on the occasion of Shri Ganesh Chaturthi, the regional seminar, on 15th, 16th and 17th of September. మీరు చాలా మంది అప్పుడే అక్కడ హైదరాబాద్ రావడానికి రిజర్వేషన్స్ ఆల్రెడీ చేయించుకున్నారు. But then I know Hyderabad is a very big collective and we expect many more of our brothers and sisters to participate and encourage us. So inviting all of you, all the brothers and sisters from Hyderabad to please come participate and enjoy and encourage us in Chennai for the 15th, 16th and 17th, the regional Shri Ganesha, on the occasion of the Ganesha Chaturthi seminar that we are having. So we really wish to see all of you there. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. For all the new seekers who joined us today and all the participants who joined us today, there are QR codes that are available as part of most of our standees and also in the exhibition area. You can scan the QR code and you would be provided information regarding the other follow-up programs that we have, where you can learn how to do this meditation on everyday basis. And also you will get information about all the center addresses in the city, in both Hyderabad, Secunderabad. So please do scan the QR code so that we can be connected with you and help you on this journey of meditation. Thank you everybody for participating with us today.